How's it going, everyone? South Bay Rebel here, and with May fast approaching, only a couple days out from May the 4th, I wanted to touch base and take a look at some of what's going on with LEGO Star Wars for May the 4th. So let's dive in and see what we can uncover here as far as all the things related to the May the 4th Star Wars Day celebration over at lego.com. Now, it is the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars, so that's a tie-in for a lot of these sets as well, but it seems that most everything Star Wars related over at lego.com will have some tie-in to a promotion in one sense or another. If you're a LEGO Insiders member, formerly LEGO VIP, then you will get access starting on May 1st, and you don't have to wait all the way until May the 4th. Now, for those who collect UCS sets, we're going to be getting the TIE Interceptor. I think that's a really nice set, but for me personally, I'd rather spend a few $100s on something like the Mos Eisley Cantina. Now, it's rumored that this is going to have a steep discount and potentially come with a ton of extra insider points, and if you don't already have it, I think this is a nice grab, especially with the steep markdown in price. Now, this is a lot of bang for your buck. It's got something like 12 or 14 minifigures. Some of them are your standard, C-3PO, R2-D2, Farm Boy Luke, but then you've also got characters like Greedo, a Jawa, a Hammerhead, and a bunch of other scum and villainy that you would expect to see in this Cantina set, so it's definitely a pickup for me. Now, moving on to what a lot of people are looking forward to, which are the gift with purchase promos. We've first got the Trade Federation Troop Carrier, or Droid Troop Transport, however you'd like to refer to it. Now, this is a pretty cool promo. It's got the $160 price threshold, so you've got to spend at least $160 on Star Wars related items to acquire this, but it's a nice promo. I think it's not quite as cool as the Death Star from last year, but I love that it comes with minifigures and it comes with a bunch. The next promo is the coin. Now, I like this, but not enough to try and meet that threshold just to get it. It requires you to spend $90, so if you're going for the troop transport anyways, you're going to get this as a result too, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy something extra just to acquire it. It just doesn't hit the nail on the head for me as far as the cool factor. The easiest thing to acquire is the AAT, and that is at the $40 threshold. I really like this. I know you can pick it up in store at a few places like Target if you can find it, but I think it's cool nonetheless, and it'll be nice to have one. I don't have one yet, so I'm looking forward to getting that. There's also the art poster for the 25th anniversary. It is not a gift with purchase, but rather it requires you to spend 1,800 of your insider points to get it. I like it, but not enough necessarily to spend the points on it. I generally save my points for discounts or unique buildable promos instead, but that's just me personally. Now, in terms of new stuff coming out, top of the list for me has got to be Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. They've come out with a bunch of these in previous years, but I don't have any in my collection, and so that makes it a no-brainer and an obvious pickup for me to add to my cart. It also comes with that Saw Gerrera exclusive minifigure, which is nice, and if you're trying to collect all of the 25th year exclusive minifigures, you're going to have to grab this set or try and get that for a markup on the secondary market. Also included are Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, and young Anakin Skywalker, which are nice. They were all included in previous sets as well. I think the ship overall is pretty good looking. I don't mind that huge snorkel or like snaggletooth piece on the top there, but it does kind of stand out, and I agree that there have been some much sleeker and smoother looking designs in previous years. What I plan to do is try and piece one of those previous designs together and compare in a future video. I've really got my eyes on set 75096. I think that one looks incredible, and if you asked me, That's got to be the best of all of them released, but without having them both in hand, it's hard to say. So I'm going to get my hands on this new one, then piece together that older version, hopefully using mostly bulk pieces that I've already got in my collection that I've acquired over the years, and sourcing whatever else I might need, like some of those unique printed pieces from Bricklink. I'm really looking forward to that, so make sure you check back in on the channel for a future video where I compare those two. Another no-brainer pickup for me has got to be this Bark Speeder from the Bark Speeder escape scene in Mandalorian. I really think this is an awesome set. It's got to be the one I'm looking forward to the most. As much as I like that Sith Infiltrator and I want to add one to my collection, this set for the $30 price point is really neat, and you've got a lot of cool stuff going on here. It's really nice to see this and all the minifigures included. You've got Grogu, of course, Kelleran Beck, which I'm really excited about, and then a couple 501st First Troopers as well. I think this is a must-have for any collector or just fan of LEGO Star Wars stuff. It's a really cool set. It should also be worth mentioning that there's the Brickhead lineup from the Phantom Menace coming out. At the $55 price point, this set comes with 6 Brickheads. You've got Anakin with his pod racer helmet, Queen Amidala, Jar Jar, Captain Tanaka, Darth Maul, and Qui-Gon Jinn. So if you're into Brickheads, it's definitely worth considering. I think they all look really nice. Something else that looks really nice is this Droideka, and I for sure want to add this to my cart as well. It's at the $65 price point, and it also comes with the nice plaque as well as the smaller buildable Droideka figure. I also don't have Ahsoka's Jedi Shuttle yet, so if this is one that you've not picked up yet and you're trying to hit that threshold to get the gifts with purchase, I think it's a unique set with some nice minifigures that you may not see in a ton of other sets going forward, so keep this one in mind if you haven't picked it up yet. Also worth considering is the Coruscant gunship. Now, this guard gunship is priced at $140, and since it's so close to the threshold, you could throw in that Bark Speeder and hit that 160 mark, no problem. I think this is a nice pickup. I was kind of hoping it would go on sale, so I hadn't acquired it yet, but since that hasn't happened, and it's rumored to be retiring at the end of this year, I think now's the time to pull the trigger on it. I don't really want to wait anymore and then have to pay a markup after it's already been retired. I'd love to hear your opinions on what you think of this year's promos, so please leave a comment and let me know. I'd also like to hear what you guys are most looking forward to coming out this year. I really like this Bark Speeder. I think it's a fun and affordable set to pick up, so I'm really looking forward to that. I also think, as much as I might not pick up these Brickheads on day one, they're going to be really hard to resist because they did a phenomenal job sculpting and designing these figures. I really like those. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on any future stuff, and until the next time, may the 4th be with you, and I will catch you on the flip side.